A parallel and vibrant Durga Puja culture which continues to thrive in Bengal for centuries, as opposed to the comparatively more recent community pujos organized by clubs and pujo committees, are the pujos of Bonedi Badi. A Bonedi Badi, or a traditional Bengali household, defines the great houses which once belonged to the zamindars, aristocrats, and people in the upper strata of society. The opulence in the lifestyle of these aristocrats were reflected in the kind of pujos they held back then and which they continue to hold till this day. Besides showcasing wealth, these pujos serve as a center of culture and a reminder of Bengal's glorious past. I am currently standing at the magnificent courtyard of Shobha Bazar Rajbari in North Kolkata, the royal palace of Raja Navakrishna Dev, an 18th century aristocrat who amassed great wealth by serving the British. Navakrishna Dev celebrated Durga Puja in 1757 on a grand scale after the British defeated Siraj-ud-Dawla at the Battle of Plassey. Lord Clive and Lord Warren Hastings were on the list of invitees. About a century and a half later, in 1897, it was here that Swami Vivekananda was given his first civic reception after his return from the Chicago Parliament of Religions. Tagged with that kind of history, descendants of Raja Navakrishna Dev continue with an unbroken tradition of 265 years of Durga Puja, a glimpse of which I am about to give to you today. I am currently joined by one of the descendants of Raja Navakrishna Dev, who's part of the organizing committee of the Pujo, Mr. Devraj Mitra. Sir, ये जो पूजा है, ये कोलकाता का सबसे ट्रेडिशनल पूजाओं में से एक है, शायद सबसे ट्रेडिशनल पूजा है. तो इस पूजा का पार्ट होने से आपको कैसा लगता है कि हर साल इतने लोग आते हैं सिर्फ आपकी पूजा, आपकी मूर्ति को दर्शन करने के लिए?
हमको तो बहुत अच्छा फील होता है, क्या कि हम इस बाड़ी में जन्म लेके हमको बहुत गर्व होता है कि 266 ईयर्स ए बच्चों मतलब इस साल का पूजा है, मतलब 1757 साल से पूजा हो रहा है. लॉर्ड क्लाइव वारिंग हेस्टिंग जो था, इंग्रेज अमूल के राजा था, उसको वो लोग आए थे यहाँ पर, तो उसको आने के समय पलासी के युद्ध के बाद राजा नवकृष्ण देव उस साल पूजा स्टार्ट किया. और कोलकाता का सबसे नया पूजा होता है शोभा बाजार राजबाड़ी. ये हम लोग का जो पूजा है ये एक चाला का पूजा होता है एवं डाके साथ.
But besides the aristocratic mansions, Durga Puja is dutifully celebrated by traditional Bengali households as well. Other than observing the numerous rituals that spanned over a period of 5 days of the Pujo, the occasion also marks a reunion of family members, many of whom live in different cities but invariably come together at the time of the Pujo. The Mallik Bhavan in the Bada Bazar area of North Kolkata is worshipping Ma Durga for an unbroken 169 years. And what you see in my background are visuals of the family members welcoming Ma Durga to their home. These are the initiation rituals of the goddess at the family home. You can see the priest arming Ma Durga with the weapons which she will use to slay the demon Mahishasura. That's how Pujo in a Bengali household actually begins, and you can see members of the family in their traditional attire, the women in their traditional saris, the way they have donned these saris. It's a traditional way of wearing saris in a Bengali household. You can see the gentleman over here in his traditional dhoti and kurta. That's the traditional Bengali dress, and what we can tell you for sure that Pujo in Bengal, in a Bengali household, has already begun. So now that you are briefly familiar with the Mollikbari Pujo in Kolkata, it's time to get acquainted with some members of the family. Borun Mollik, you are the eldest son in the family. This is a Pujo of 169 years. So that means what, 10 generations?
Now, my forefathers, now let Biharilal Mollik will be started.
Okay.
Next, then my grandfather.
Okay.
Let
So
Haridas
your
Mollik-
great grandfather actually started.
Yeah.
Okay.
My great grandfather, let Biharilal Mollik will be started. And then my grandfather, let Haridas Mollik.
How do you see this? I mean, you come from a different family, you have now become part of this family, and now you are, celebrating the Pujo. Is this something very special to you?
Yeah, exactly. This is very special. Obviously, Ma has come after a whole year
Yes.
that he came to our house.
Right.
Yeah, definitely in my home there is no Durga Puja. When I first entered here in my in-laws' house, then I find out that here is the Durga Puja. It's more than 150 years old,
Yes.
and they continued all the rituals, all the
Right,
tradition. We
right.
have that Kumari Puja, Shadoba
Right,
Puja,
right.
Dhuno Purano, which is very rare in these days.
Right,
Many families are there, but which are like quite old families only have
Right,
these traditions,
right,
and we
right.
have this. So it's we feel proud for this.
Not all household or Bari Pujos have a long history and tradition. Some were started in recent times by younger generation. Like this royal family Pujo in the Dakshineshwar area of Kolkata, which is only 16 years old and was started by some of the youngest members of the family, and who look all determined to pass the responsibility on to future generations. The thriving Bari Pujo culture of Bengal symbolizes more than just tradition or the fun and frolic that comes with it. It embodies the strength of family ties in these rapidly disintegrating times, and perhaps also a fervent yearning from Ma Durga, who comes visiting with her family to hold the house together when things fall apart. With video journalist Angshuman Roy in Kolkata, this is Shogoto Mukhopadhyay, wishing all of you a very happy Durga Puja.